Well, hey, Wealth of Health newsletter readers, welcome to the April edition. And this month, I want to talk to you about something that's really cool going on up at the Audi dealership. They've got their third annual Pyramid of Health Challenge, and we're going to interview Mark Wally, who's deeply involved with that program. Did you know that April is also National Volunteer Month? And as a friendly reminder, just want to let you know that as a full-time employee, you can get up to 8 hours annually in volunteer time off, and you can get 4 hours if you're a part-time employee, and you can do that at any nonprofit in your local area. It's also Stress Awareness Month, and if you ask me personally, I think unmanaged stress could be the riskiest thing that goes on with your long-term health. So how do you manage stress? Well, it's also National Gardening Month. So check out the links below for additional information on these two wonderful topics. I'm really excited now to introduce you to Mark Wally, the finance manager up at the Audi dealership, and he's going to give his perspective of why he not only supports, but is very much involved with the Pyramid of Health Challenge.
Hi, I'm Mark Wally. I've been here for, 32 years with the group, and with this store about 14 years. Well, the store chose to participate in Pyramid of Health because it's an opportunity for everybody to increase what their physical level is. So in other words, some people want to lose weight, other people want to gain strength, other people want to develop a better ratio of lean fat to body mass. So you can do all sorts of things with it, but the point is personal improvement. And when you improve personally, we feel that it's also going to improve your performance, because happy people do better than people that are not happy. People that feel better do better than people that don't feel well. So it's a positive program. And here at Audi, we actually incentivize that. So if you set a reasonable goal, and it has to have standards that can be checked, and you achieve those standards, then there's a monetary reward at the end. Yes, if you feel good about yourself, you are a happier person. The customer sees that. They are looking for someone that can be their friend, that can sell them a vehicle, as opposed to somebody that's there to take advantage of them. And it just creates a better atmosphere. And people, I think, really do get something out of that. Yeah, absolutely. You always feel better. In my case, it's a percentage of body mass and leaning up and losing weight, and I think you always feel better when you lose. We've been doing this program for 3 years. The first year I took advantage of it, I lost 30 pounds, believe it or not. So it makes a huge difference. And then I gained part of that back. I wasn't participating in the second year, but it's time to get back down where I was, and I'm well on my way. But it does make a difference. You feel the difference. You are more energetic. You can do more. You have more stamina. I mean, there's nothing you can say bad about it. Everything that happens is to your advantage.
Mark, thank you very much for that summary of the Audi Pyramid of Health Challenge. And I just want to say I really appreciate the opportunity to work with you and the Audi team up there with this annual event. I'd like to take this opportunity and go back and talk about Stress Awareness Month. It's really, truly important, because a lot of times we don't even recognize the stress that's going on in our lives. We just go in our day-to-day activities, and then over time, a little bitty thing occurs and boom, we have a huge explosion. So with Stress Awareness Month, the very first and probably most important thing is to recognize what's causing your stress. It's not as easy as it sounds. And stress can be brought by a number of different facets. Distress is a harmful type of stress. So you've got anger built up inside of you. You let irritating things go on at work get to you, and you don't release and let those things go out. And over time, distress can lead to heart disease, cancer, and a number of other chronic diseases. And the second thing that's really important is how you respond to that stress. And not doing anything once you've identified stress can also be a hardship. The thing to try to do is take a distressful or a harmful situation and convert it into a eustressful or healthful situation. Another great way to manage stress and distress is physical exercise. Come on down to our Fit Factory gym. We've got a heavy bag. You can hit on that. You can do some exercise, and physical activity helps to dissipate stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and that's also good for your long-term health. One more thing I'd like to tell you about is on Saturday, April 15th from 11 to 4 o'clock, join me in the recently remodeled Chapel Hills Fit Factory. It's got state-of-the-art equipment, and it is really, really nice. And I'm excited to be able to share that facility with all the employees in the company.